Hi, I'm Trevor Tessier, and I'm an Action Canada 2022-2023 Fellow, and welcome to Yellowknife.
As we arrive in Yellowknife, we're exposed instantly to the diverse culture and sprawling landscape with trees as far as the eye can see, the Canadian Shield, and at night the Aurora Borealis. From the experiences from the week, there were key themes that were highlighted. Number one, the geography. We got exposed to the North by a leader who took time to explain and show the North from both knowledge keepers growing up in the area and now becoming a distinguished leader in language and cultural practices, and how all of us can incorporate that into our daily life. This allowed us to understand in a new way how we can fit in as we then looked at housing from a public and private lens, and how to think about housing policy with the consideration of the end user, the person using it, and the benefits of the intersectoral partnerships in a changing climate. 2, we then looked at the economy. Realizing housing is an extremely diverse issue and impacted by a significant amount of change, we delved into the effect of the closure of 3 mines in the Northwest Territories, accounting for a large part of their GDP, and how Indigenous groups have created highly functional economic development arms to support the mines to work in concert, which has created significant training opportunities to local individuals, creating resilience in the economy in Yellowknife and around the territories as a whole. 3, we then looked at reconciliation. Although we spent much time in Yellowknife, we were privileged to go to Bachoko, where we started the morning with an inspirational speech around governance and then framed a new understanding of how settlers worked in silos and opportunities and how we can all make a difference in the work we do, in that through being mindful of the past and asking ourselves, how do we fit into the Truth and Reconciliation Commission? 4, we then looked at teamwork. Having the week framed to us considering the geography, economy, and reconciliation, leaders were able to focus on developing and working together with new perspectives on the issues of housing. Although we can always learn more, these aspects also help shape our leadership development as it framed how we work on peer coaching, team building, and our task force project. The last thing we learned is appreciation. Being guests on the traditional land of the Yellowknife Dene and the Clecho, we respect the histories, languages, and cultures of all Indigenous peoples whose presence impacted our time in the Northwest Territories. We were privileged with the opportunity to see the land in hikes, walks, and on water as boat tours, as well as flying overhead to view the area. Our Action Canada team will be forever grateful and would like to thank you for welcoming us as guests. Thank you.